in the hands of all these people, cronies, to put you back in office. That doesn't make sense to me. So there is money, and I agree with your guy who called first,
Mr. Barron.
Mr. Barron, that eventually the government will give something. And that goes to what Blessings always say.
But he's saying that the economy can't afford it, but with elections predicting early, he's saying that they will give it. They will.
Yeah, besides they will, what I'm saying is, it is, Blessings always say that thing, action, reaction, solution. Skerrit is that kind of person, and people have to see through that. So he will create a problem, he will do like he don't want to give anything. Eventually, he's going to emerge as the hero saying, you see, I give them because he's going to come at the last minute. So that's going to bamboozle people and have them voting for the Labour Party again. When the situation is on the ground, people have lost a lot of jobs. People cannot get by. People cannot pay rent. My friend Roy Tavernier made it clear. The monies that the goods on the shelf, what they were how many years back then, 10, 15 years ago, they are more expensive now. You're getting the same salary. My brother, how can we go back and make this very mistake? We cannot do that. My brother, people struggling to pay rent. People struggling to put food on the table. I mean, I had a situation even on the weekend where I'm seeing a lady in the market. I thought she's shopping and buying like everybody else. She's telling me that things are bad and she's asking me for money, telling me she didn't get paid and her boyfriend didn't get paid. So she's in the market asking people for stuff. Brother, that's the reality. Some people can do that. It are people that will not do that. It are people that are going for grinds and will not say anything. We cannot afford to make these mistakes anymore, brother. We are working people, but we are working poor people because we cannot get by. My side, what I'm making, I cannot get by with it. What you making, you cannot get by. We seeing what the reality is on the ground. We know what the economy is like. So what? Labour Party will come through an election and that solves all the problems. That answers all the questions about Montfarret and all this money that is all that in all foreign banks. That doesn't answer any question. We need these people to answer questions and we need them out of there. Have a good day.
All right, let's take our final call and then we'll go to EMS and Auto Trade and they will come back to talk again at 9:30 this morning. Talk to me.
Matt, the question why the government would have snap election is very simple, staring you in the eyes but in the face. Not only because the economy has collapsed, as Barron said, but primarily, Matt, and listen to me very carefully, because Skerrit wants to legitimize his position as Prime Minister, because the opposition has been asking for his resignations on account of the Montfarret issue, etc. But also, if he can call a snap election and win the election, he can turn around and tell the Americans, look, you all are criticizing me for the oil busting sanction, etc. But my people in Dominica still love me. They have just voted me in again. So that is the main reason, Matt, why the guy want to call snap election. So if he wins, he can turn around and tell the Americans, look, I win again. And he'll bribe his way into winning again, Matt. Don't just watch what I said, Matt. Morning.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to make a stop with the folks at EMS. We'll come back to talk at 9:30 this morning. There's a lot more to talk about, and definitely we'll be taking a closer look at the statement from Mr. Robert Town. And many will think that he has thrown the local contractors under the bus, but there's some people who support his view. Somebody's just telling me, Matt, just check the works at the post office. That's a solid reminder right there. We're going to come back right after this.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems. Now at EMS, solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems. Now at EMS, solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
Okay, let's say good morning to our folks there from EMS this morning. Good morning to you. Welcome again.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Everything is okay this morning?
Definitely. It's a pleasure being here today.
It is a pleasure to welcome you.
Of course. All the listeners of Q95, good morning to you.
Of course, they've sent you like a lone soldier this morning. I'm happy, that you've taken the baton and just ran with it there. Introduce yourself again to the folks. Tell them who you are and what is your job there at EMS.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Kwesi Goring. I work with Energy Management Solutions, as you mentioned, and I'm actually the leading salesperson at the company. So basically, I do a lot of the interactions with customers, try to find products that suit their needs, and we're always solutions driven at the company. So whatever your challenge is, we find solutions to fit your budget and to fit your needs.
All right. How does that process start? If I need, something from your company, EMS, how do I go about doing that?
It's quite easy. First of all, you can call us at 255-6813, and you basically discuss what your needs are, and we are willing to do an on-site survey to evaluate, the needs you have. A free on-site survey.
You say free?
Absolutely free. Absolutely. And then we give you a quotation and a proposal to suit your needs.
Okay. So once that is done, you just follow the steps.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So after the survey is done, we prepare the documentation, meet with you and discuss what we're offering and why. Okay? And then we go into installation shortly thereafter. Okay, so we have factory-trained technicians who would do installation for you. And of course, beside installation, we don't leave you there hanging. We have a continuous relationship with you. So we have warranty programs, we have after-sale service, and we offer preventative maintenance services. So we say, don't be reactive, be proactive. So every 3 months or so, we arrange servicing and advise you how things are going, systematically.
Somebody might say, well, the economy is really tough. Why do I want to get, this from EMS at this point? Because from what I gather, you're saving when you go with EMS.
Absolutely. We believe strongly that $1 saved is $1 earned. So we know for a fact that people need hot water, whether for showers, whether for the kitchens, even in restaurants, you need hot water. It's a very important resource to have. But because, as you mentioned, the cost factor, rising energy costs cannot be ignored. So if you have electrical heaters, you pay way too much to heat water. We're offering you the possibility of harnessing the power of nature using sun power and you still have the great benefit of hot water.
Durability, how long will that last?
An average system, well maintained, can last you about 25 years.
Well maintained.
Yes.
And you do the maintenance yourself.
Well, we show customers how they can go about, cleaning the solar collectors and so forth. Very easy to maintain. But we have customers who have had systems, even on island, over 20 years. Even before we began offering the product, they had SunPower, And one gentleman in Daniel, for example, has his system for 24 years now.
Would you be able to demonstrate to the customer, potential customer, how much he or she may be saving as a result of getting your system?
Absolutely. Happy you asked that. For example, a family of 4, let's say 2 parents and 2 children, taking an average of 2 showers per day, using these shower-mounted heaters. The average heater is about 2,500 watts, Matt. So here it is now, 2 showers per day. The monthly cost will be $140, $150 for that family to pay Domlex. And your overall energy cost, $140 is towards heating water. $140 per month, for example, by 12 months, you're expending $1,600 per annum just for heating water. We are saying, why not save that through investing in a SunPower system, and the savings of $1,600 per year could be recovered in 2.5 years. So the system can pay for itself in 2.5 years through the savings you'll be getting from transitioning to SunPower.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll continue talking SunPower.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
Okay, let's talk briefly about the construction of that system.
Wonderful. Before the break, we were talking about the durability. And the reason why it's so durable and long-lasting is because of the construction. The superiority lies in the materials used in the construction. So we use marine-grade aluminum. And this is resistant to sea blast, to sulfur deposits, very resistant. It's non-corrosive and, of course, scratch-resistant. So that aluminum used is high quality, second to none. And, of course, the copper we use 5/8 copper tubing for the piping. Here again, that particular grade of copper is very durable. So you get longevity, of course. And the tanks we use, they are well insulated, and they ensure even overnight the temperature is maintained. So early in the morning, you have hot showers guaranteed because of the design of the tanks. And with this in mind, I'm saying that because the persons who put this system together, we always say that it's basically designed by engineers and built by craftsmen. So they think about longevity in even the design of it. And built in the Caribbean with Caribbean conditions in mind. They're designed and built in Barbados. Okay? But beside that, we even look at in the event you have inclement weather, in the event you have lots of rainfall, we have a plan B for that. Each system comes with a electric standby power booster. Okay, so you can transition into Domlec power. For those days, you have a lot of rainfall, you have storms and so forth. You are not left at a disadvantage having a sun power. You can transition into the electric standby power booster.
All right, I know, of course, the time is almost here. We need some contact information. The people, I'm sure, will call your office to do today because they are very interested in getting the system.
Please do, yes. Mm-hmm. Please do call us at 255. That's 255-6813. 255-6813. And of course, our website is www.emscaribbean.com.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week.
Absolutely, man. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with Sun Power Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a Sun Power Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your sun power.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with Sun Power Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a Sun Power Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your sun power.
Comme madame a reporté ça que vous achetez médecine pour écouter la pharmacie, where Harry did good bossing class, if you want to support and learning. It is how cafe Episa and not well my last 2 weeks. Episa, Harry report yes is true. Pisa money on tipot là. Don't tell him up to make the urine and zimo 3 times a day. Madame Lieli, do me urine Harry, me no medicine boost. Yep, are you? And where's the prescription? It give me a push mommy. What's the sense of buying that? Lemon coffee say tout temps. No, you see the importance of going to your pharmacist, listening to your pharmacist, and having confidence in your pharmacist. LPS.plus will they place a higher premium on patient-pharmacist relationship than Quick Care Pharmacy Kote Halsbro just before the National Bank. Kote Quick Care is not just a quick fix. It's not just about tablets and spoonfuls. They brought back the care into medicine. Whether it's a prescription or over-the-counter medication, the priority is your health. To take the right medication, the right amount for the right reason. Madam Harry, I see right in your medical book, next of king, Henrietta, Harry, movie farmer. By the way, is next of king, King, the Harry Ukakemo movies. All I want for you is good care. That is why I always recommend Quick Care Pharmacy because they help grow.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way. You've got big edge for those days when you're running low. Big edge is the place.
and non-public officers, this is the call to join the DPSU at the Solidarity Rally on March 16. National issues of the day: agriculture, fisheries, unemployment, salary increase proposals. This is the call. Workers arise, defend your rights.
Now is the time.
Rally with the Dominica Public Service Union.
We shall overcome.
Are you prepared to accept government's offer for the next 3 years, 2015 to 2018? They're offering 000. Join the DPSU at the Solidarity Rally on Thursday, March 16th, 2017 from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 at the DPSU grounds. Freedom, Democracy Union, DPSU, one union. What hurts one, hurts all.
Enjoy the simple things, the joy Solanza brings. Go from land to back, it's a good-natured snack. All natural, plantain chips. Land to pack, it's a good-natured snack.
It's nature to you in no time. Pick up a pack of Soldanza today.
All natural, plantain chips. Land to pack, it's a good-natured snack.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems. Now at EMS, solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
Eyebrow-raising declarations.
This woman told me who she saw pull out a gun.
Safeguard against political corruption.
You negotiate to get something for yourself. I said, I see. I say, you want an answer? He said, yes. I went up there, I took the contract, and I tore it. And I tell him, get out.
Patrick John speaks.
If you didn't sell the 2 passports to Sudan only, what was the money for?
Before Labour Fall, Part 2.
When it comes to the integrity matters of government, the Prime Minister must stand first.
Making the connection between then and now.
And again, I was naive.
Dominica's first Prime Minister, unrivaled.
I felt it was a young government, and I was hoping that the guys would see.
Wednesday, 6 p.m.
Only on the big station, Q95.
Happy that the government chose the right individuals to, especially to manage the project. Most of the work is being done by locals, but the management is critical. And as you can see, many people can attest that if this was done the local way, more than likely it would not be at the stage it's at right now. If it was done the local way, more than likely much of the work that has been done would have been washed away. And as you can see, the bridge is almost complete. The handover date, I think, is May 1st. So by May 1st, this bridge will be ready, a 2-lane bridge with proper lighting, again, to enhance the experience persons get when they come into the city.
Let's listen again to the statement from Mr. Robert John.
Eyebrow-raising declarations.
This woman told me who she saw pull out a gun.
Safeguard against political corruption.
You negotiate to get something for yourself. I said, I see. I say, you want an answer? He said, yes. I went up there, I took the contract, and I tore it. And I tell him, get out.
Patrick John speaks.
If you didn't sell the 2 passports to Sudan only, what was the money for?
Before Labour Fall, Part 2.
When it comes to nitty-gritty matters of government, the Prime Minister must stand first.
Making the connection between then and now.
And again, I was naive.
Dominica's first Prime Minister, unrivaled.
I felt it was a young government, and I was hoping that the guys would see.
Wednesday, 6 p.m.
Only on the big station, Q95.
Happy that the government chose the right individuals to, especially to manage the project. Most of the work is being done by locals, but the management is critical. And as you can see, and many people can attest that if this was done the local way, more than likely it would not be at the stage it's at right now. If it was done the local way, more than likely many of the much of the work that has been done would have been washed away. And as you can see, the bridge is almost complete. The handover date, I think, is May 1st. So by May 1st, this bridge will be ready, a 2-lane bridge with proper lighting, again, to enhance the experience persons get when they come into the city.
Somebody says here, Matt, I'm very impressed with where they are with the bridge at this time. Shows the management of the project is on point. However, if the contractors are getting paid on time, they could procure materials on time. This person is also saying, I agree with the minister's statement. We have a serious management problem in construction or in the construction industry here. So maybe we'll get your comments whether the minister is on point with his comments about the management of projects on the island. Somebody else is saying also that I agree with the minister. Just check the project, the post office project, and that would be a serious example. So we have some support for and support against the minister. The numbers are 449-3095. Our time is somewhat limited. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, man, good day.
How you doing, my brother?
We need to understand what happened at the post office before we just broad brush everybody and say Dominicans cannot do good work or Dominicans cannot work, you know.
Uh-huh.
Because the bridge, the Isidro Black Bridge, was built by a Dominican, and it is still there today. The river never washed it away during the time Danny Boyd and the company was building that bridge. So when you're making these broad statements, we must put things in perspective. So we cannot just look at what's happening and say, okay, Dominicans cannot build bridges, the bridge would have washed away.
And somebody's also indicating, I can't confirm, somebody's just telling me that the Bailey bridges were built by, the same company that may have installed the road or that is building. I'm trying to verify that.
Okay. Yeah, So I'm saying, you cannot just broad brush that because
But you don't think it's a fair comment by the minister?
No, it's not. But at the same time, you have people making the comments. Look at the post office, and we understood that there were problems with cash flow with the post office project. So let's do investigations. Let's find out what's happening before we just broad brush and say Dominicans cannot do work, because we know Dominicans can do good work. I mean, before the Labour Party and inviting Chinese and all that, who was doing project in Dominica? We in my little boy days, who was doing project? The Public Works was doing quite a bit of work on Dominica, and today you see we wipe out the Public Works department. You've been seeing policemen on blocking road during the storm. I mean, where is the Public Works today? We can't just broad brush things like that, Matt. We have to do our investigations, and we cannot cry down our people and say that they cannot do anything. It's since this current administration come, we wipe out our locals and go in for foreigners, and that's the problem that we have here. Have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take a phone call. Hello.
I think I believe Mr. Tong was reading somebody's statement written by somebody, because I do not believe at all that he would come and say something like that if he had any experience in Dominica. Matt, the post office project, they had not given that project to somebody with sound background. This is what happened. The person did not have sound background. But every other company, the company that Bridge was subcontracted to, has a sound background of work. They did the work for the extension of the airport, or the wall around the airport. Has that fallen yet by the wayside? But Robbie Tong needs to resign. Well, Roosevelt Skerrit wouldn't take his resignation because he who gave Robbie Tong the statement to say on radio. Good morning.
You don't have the proof of that. You can't say that, all right? It is clear that his government has demonstrated repeatedly that they have very little regard for the ability and expertise of Dominicans. They keep repeating our professionals and contracting companies like they are second-class citizens in their own land. Our Dominicans migrate to other Caribbean islands where they work, or where their work is appreciated and they are highly respected. Robbie can do what he wants. He will and can never win Roseau. Waste of time. That's a WhatsApp message. Hello.
Never win Roseau. Matt, can you name me one project that this government has done in Dominica and has completed and is very good? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. I'm trying to go through in my head there. When I do, I'll let you know.
Those that is completed is not good. Those that is standing there not completed. This government has done nothing good in Dominica. It's time for them to go. Thank you.
I suspect we'll have a reaction from the Builders and Contractors Association within 24 hours. They're not too pleased about the minister's statement. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Matt.
Morning, sir.
Matt, we talked so much about globalization, Matt. That is the problem with us, We get into cliches and rhetoric, Matt. But we didn't understand and we were not prepared for dealing in a globalized community, Matt. When you talk about globalization, you're talking about just one wide, big market. If you are dealing in that, Matt, you have to prepare your community and your people to deal with a global community, legislative-wise, technical-wise, productivity-wise, Matt, all these things, Matt. So I think Bobby Tong was only repeating something that they contributed to significantly. Because when at one time, remember, everything that happened, if a leaf fell from a tree prematurely, it was the global financial crisis. If anything happened in Dominica, we're dealing with the globalization without understanding what it meant, preparing to deal with it. Our commerce in Dominica still runs on 15th century legislation from the pink-faced colonialists in England. We have a CCJ court that we talk so much about, but the court still they have no legal system of their own, but they're talking about colonialism. The same pink-faced colonialist man law system is what we are working on. So, Matt, it is left to Dominicans to realize and to recognize the fact that if we want to have a university graduate in every home, the university graduate we need in every home, Matt, is not just going into some school, passing an exam, and come out and flash a piece of paper, as the court said, all the speaker has to do is flash a paper, and that, Matt, that is not the way it happens, Matt.
Thank you very much. Somebody's saying, Matt, would Robbie be happy if one were to say that the local insurance companies are not as good as the foreign ones? Would he be okay if someone would say that? Somebody says Robbie is too damn hot, whatever that means, huh? It's 9:32 in the morning. Let's take a phone call. Are you there, caller?
Yes, morning, Matt.
Morning, yes.
Matt, I following the discussion this morning, and I noticed some plenty of the callers drawing reference to the post office building.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but the post office building, the government have plenty to be blamed for the lapse and the delay on the post office. Because when government do tendering, they have the basic cost of how much the building is going to cost. When you take a bid, the lowest bid on any project, you're destined to fail. And that is what happened on the post office. So you cannot just blame Dominican builders.
So it has a lot to do with the government, you're saying, and not paying monies on time?
No. When you give the project to the lowest bidder,
okay,
you take the lowest bid, and the bid that you take, not showing the reference of the amount of work that has to be done, you will end up lapsing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So it's not our builders, not Dominican builders and contractors that have the fault. The government has the fault. Thank you.
Thank you. It's 9:33. Hello.
Hello, morning, Matt.
Morning to you, sir.
Matt, boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Matt, it's a shame to hear the people talking about the local and the Roseau Bridge. The EC Low Black Bridge is there to attest that a local Terrence Johnson Construction, Donny Boyd, who's still alive, build that bridge. I work on that bridge, man. Locals were there doing all what had to be done, and we build that bridge, and that's a perfect bridge, that's a firm bridge. So I cannot support the minister to say that locals could not have done anything in the form that it is done. That's my responsibility.
Thank you, my brother. Hello. As I said to you, expect a statement from the Builders and Contractors Association within the next 24 hours for sure. Hello.
Morning, Matt.
Morning, sir.
Sometimes I believe I'm not a Dominican. Sometimes I believe I'm not a Dominican. But Dominicans express themselves on Dominicans saying that we cannot build bridge. The bridge was washed away long ago. It's a shame. This man should resign long ago. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. More telephone calls. Hello. To you, yes.
Matt, he made some other statement yesterday, concerning the opposition and everything practically that went wrong. Check the news.
As it relates to Carnival.
Yes, Matt. And his ministry, Matt. Check the news clipping again. Matt, would Robbie be happy if Dominicans say Pizza Hut is better than Robbie Tong and them Pizza, Matt? He would never be happy that happened. Matt, Dominicans have to open their eyes. And we're not going to take those things lying down. It's time that we really stand up. First, I'm not here alone, Matt. When I listened to the Bellevue, Chopin had some kind of, some town hall meeting. And if anything go wrong with the project for the Bellevue, Chopin area, Matt, the $100 million project that is going up there, the opposition will be blamed for that because they already set up the people at that meeting for the opposition to take the fall for that. If it doesn't go through. Dominicans, wake up, open all your eyes. We're not going down that road again, and we will not have a general election in Dominica, because if that at all have to happen, nobody wouldn't see me by a polling station, because I will not be voting. We're not going to stand up and take that nonsense. No, we have to open our eyes. Dominicans, wake up. Do like all other countries. In all other countries around the world, you hear them arresting that person for that. You hear them arresting that minister for that. What happening to the police, to the chief of police? How come he haven't questions carried in all these activities that are taken wrong, that happening around Skerrit? How come he haven't done that? Matt, we fed up with that shit going on in Dominica, you know. Have a blessed morning.
9:36, huh? It's just about the time. Let's take a phone call. Call me back. Hello.
Yes, Matt, me again. Matt, this is the government that accused the opposition leaders or the opposition party for dirtying its linen and putting its dirty linen in public.
Uh-huh.
Matt, when Robbie Tongue, that is why Robbie Tongue cannot be my pal rep. When you come and you diss your contractors, you say bad thing on them. It is not only a Dominican image that, you know. What about these very contractors, those renowned, let's say business contractors we have, getting contracts overseas? You have already told the world that they are not good. You are telling the region that they are not good. Remember, we have free movement of people, and people can work through the region. So you're telling the world that your contractors are not good and they are not deserve any job outside because they can't even do it in their country. And we see them, they're talking about next election, and who's going to win and who's going to win. Man, the people are the winners in everything. This problem is not about the people, it's about the government, and the people should stand against it. Remember, the very contractors, they have wives, they have girlfriends, they have their family to feed, they have children. And you are not only taking out bread in their mouths in Dominica, but they are dirtying and tarnishing their name in the region and international world. And you're talking about the representing people. I want to finish you blaming the opposition for talking about the ills that you do, and you worse than the opposition. Now you cannot attack the opposition, you're attacking people who have their skill, and we sit down there talking nonsense about who can win and who cannot win. Don't wake up and tell me about government strong. The people can do it, my friend. The people can do it, and we have to do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Many years in the stadium. How many years in the stadium? Or how many years? Just asking the question, trying to correct there while I go. How many years the stadium has been built? Rust and cracks. Built by the Chinese. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, good morning. How you doing, Matt?
How are you, sir?
Matt, I'm not just saying that this video is proving that Dominican talking about a snap election. Matt, those results carrying out the
My friend, your telephones seem cracking up at this point. I'm not hearing you too clearly. Sorry about that. Hello. Yes, sir.
Again, this is not the kind of statement that a minister of government can come on air. You can say this thing in your privately when you're having a drink with Matt Peltier or whoever else. But to publicly, as a minister representing Dominica, and blast and denigrate your people, it is not good, Matt. It reflects on you as a government. If you think the people to whom you give jobs for are not up to scratch, it's up to you, the government, to ensure that they upgrade their skills if they cannot do it. But to come on air and tell the world that we in Dominica cannot do anything, it really decries the people, Matt. And I'm asking Robbie Tongue, my brother, it is time you resign from your position as a minister of government. You obviously do not understand your position as a minister. The taxpayers of Dominican, we are paying you. And I'm totally dissatisfied with your comments about our people. And that is why, Matt, you will never hear Indian people criticizing their people or anybody else, They might do it privately. But to come on here and denigrate your own people, it is not good for the country, my brother. And people like you should never be in government. And I have no doubt in my mind that the people in the construction industry here, they are as qualified as anybody else. The same universities they went to. So don't decry them because you are supporting Roosevelt Skerrit. It is not good for the country, not good for you as a minister. And I think it's a shame. My brother, put your resignation in and just go and do your insurance wherever you're doing before, Matt. Morning, Matt.
Thank you very much. Thank you. 9:40 is the morning time. Hello. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, good morning. Good morning to your listeners.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good.
Matt, so we have people like Robbie Tongue just going on public radio and insulting our people, trying to say that our people are incompetent and incapable. Matt, a country, the people of a country reflects it people who governs it, reflects its government. And we can see people like Robbie Tongue, lazy, full of talk, and really talking about themselves when they talk about local contractors cannot do the job. So it's people like Robbie that cannot do the job.
if people like Robbie could do the job, we would have people that's capable to do the job. But Robbie and his other, what you call hooligans, running the country for the past 16 years, cannot even build a hospital. For a matter of fact, they destroyed the hospital in Marigot. Right? They go to build a coffee factory. Nothing going on there. Geothermal project. Nothing going on. What Robbie really talking about, man? Yeah? The incompetence lies within them. And as a result, it reflects back that the people are incompetent. It's them. They are the problem. And all we need to do is get them out. Those guys are sick, and they need to get out because they're the wolf of salt.
All right, somebody says, Matt, can you please repeat what Mr. Robert Tong said? I missed it. Okay, well, if you're dead, I'm going to give you the opportunity to listen again. And we'll have a little further discussion on that sometime later.
We're really happy that the government chose the right individuals to, especially to manage the project. Most of the work is being done by locals, but the management is critical. And as you can see, and many people can attest that if this was done the local way, more than likely it would not be at the stage it's at right now. If it was done the local way, more than likely much of the work that has been done would have been washed away. And as you can see, the bridge is almost complete. The handover date, I think, is May 1st. So by May 1st, this bridge will be ready, a 2-lane bridge with proper lighting, again, to enhance the experience persons get when they come into the city.
We'll talk more sometime later on Talk on the Block. I heard the Prime Minister saying this morning that a few Dominicans are helping others to destroy the country's image and destroy the country's name. Talk on the Block. Claudia Victor, J. Assavan Company Limited, happy birthday to you. From the staff in the Kongs, okay?
The Big Station.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Give me some Lotto.
Oh, my favorite snacks.
Shop smart at S-Mart. I get a top-up flow and digital. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart at S-Mart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Yeah. Unlimited parking. Yeah. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart at S-Mart. For great prices and unlimited parking. Entrance and exit on both Goodwin Road and Rawls Avenue. Open 7 days a week. Call 448-2340. Shop smart at
S-Mart. Public and non-public officers, this is the call to join the DPSU at the Solidarity Rally on March 16. National issues of the day: agriculture, fisheries, unemployment, salary increase proposals. This is the call. Workers arise, defend your rights.
Now is the time.
Rally with the Dominica Public Service Union.
We shall overcome.
Are you prepared to accept government's offer for the next 3 years, 2015 to 2018? They're offering 000. Join the DPSU at the Solidarity Rally on Thursday, March 16th, 2017 from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 at the DPSU grounds. Freedom, Democracy Union, DPSU, one union. What hurts one, hurts all.
The National Cooperative Credit Union Limited is offering cash secured loans at a very special 5.99% interest rate. Members can use savings and deposits to quickly obtain loans for any purpose. Just walk into any of NCCU's 6 branches today and apply. Set your own repayment terms and get your same day loan. Promotion ends May 31, 2017. Terms and conditions apply.
It's a 6-week pre-Easter promotion happening at the Healthy Living Wellness Center, March 6 to April 15, 2017, offering 25% discount on all services. Get the benefits of a lifetime member. Call them today at 440-8988.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
Get your SunPower.
I'll take a small.
XL. That's the size for me. Flo's new prepaid combo plans have the most choice and value for everyone. Save up to 90% by combining your talk, text, and data into one simple plan. And with options starting at just $15.99, it's easy to say it, type it, or share it. A whole lot more for a whole lot less. Dial *129# now to activate. The bigger you go, the bigger you save with Flo's new prepaid combo plans. This is how we flow.
Time to sleep, darling.
Dad, are there any monsters under the bed?
Not while I'm here. You're safe and sound.
Feeling cared for, protected, and secure. It's a feeling that every Massey United Insurance customer knows. After all, they're in the same safe hands, protected by our financial strength, stability, and experience, and cared for by our team. Now, all our customers are even more secure with the sound strength of Massey. It's a great feeling. Massey United Insurance. To learn more, contact our agents, J.B. Charles and Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini Inc. at 448-3012, and L.A. Dupini and Company Limited at 448-2310.
It's a Wednesday. I will stop with the Muslim store. Both Karen and because Dr. Brad in the house this morning. Good morning. Oh, I love your style, Karen. Your hairstyle.
Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you, Max.
Brad, you don't like his style?
Of course.
So why the laugh, Brad?
I'm just doing the Karen laugh.
Oh, okay. You're trying to imitate.
Yeah.
The fact that she's blushing away because I told her she has a nice hairstyle this morning.
I bet she's going to tell me on our way back. do I really look good, Brad?
I don't have to ask you that, Brad, because I looked at myself this morning in the mirror. So you don't have to. That's okay.
But a lot can change after you left home, so you don't know.
Well, I took care of myself at the store as well, so I know.
So you have many stops.
Yes, well, of course, Max. At home and at the store.
Okay. ladies.
Yes, that's just a smart.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Max. Good morning to Brad. Good morning to Dominica, the Eastern Caribbean, and those via the internet. And if it's your first time, welcome to the Muslim Store program. And today, Brad is here to talk about all the wonderful things in his apartment. Good morning to you, Brad.
Good morning, you all.
Because I saw that you have a long list, so I said, "Oh."
Yeah, I see. A lot of paper, a lot of written material.
Usually, I don't have these types of things, but it was written.
All in your head.
It was written for me, So I accepted it.
Okay.
I went over it, and basically, I'm seeing great deals right there. Great deals.
A lot of great deals.
A lot of great deals.
Well, Brad, tell us about the great deals. Tell us about the great deals at the Muslim store on the Bayfront.
Yes.
At the corner of
Dame
Eugenia Charles
Boulevard.
Kennedy Avenue.
Yeah. Okay. At the Muslim store, we are known for having one of the best products on island.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's raining, it's pouring outside, and you may not be able to go outside, have fun, or go to work, or move around as you're accustomed to. And one of the ways you can actually communicate with people is via the internet. And what are the best ways in which you can actually use the internet? It's by using the various and the best phones that the Muslim store provide you with. Now, at the Muslim store, we have over 30 different models of phones, and the models come from different brands such as Blues, Samsung, LG, Motorola, Sony, Microsoft phones, Asus. All these can be found at the Muslim store. So you basically, there are different payment options, and the prices it has blown my expectations, because I never knew we could actually bring down prices this low. And for we have at least 4 of them that you will be very, very much be looking forward to in purchasing, whether it's as a gift or for your personal use or for business purposes. Then you need your phone. Remember, we are not in the Stone Age anymore. We have grown, and the internet is basically one of our best friends. Whether you like it or not, whether you see someone in their phone for most of the time, then you cannot deny the fact that we need the internet and we need the communication. We can't actually be with each other 24/7, and ways that we can actually communicate is through our cell phones or tablets. But the Muslim store is actually providing you with unlocked phones. So when I said unlock, it could basically work with any network you would like it to, and all you need to do is just put in your SIM card, charge it up, and you're on the go. And you can get various apps such as WhatsApp, Facebook, all of the social media apps you can be downloaded to your phone. All you need is an internet access, and then you're good to go. And at the Muslim store, we provide you with at least 4 different phones that are being significantly slashed down. We have one of the phones I'm speaking about is a Blue Dash J, which has the operating system of Android 4.4, and it has a 4-inch screen with both back and front camera. So if you're looking to videotape, or you're looking to how do they call that, FaceTime, you understand, you want to have a little chat with Matt should do that. You want to have a chat with me? Not me, Matt. I don't have a chat with you. Karen is always talking about, I wonder what's on Matt. I wonder what's on Matt. No, she basically needs to just call you, and because you've got internet here, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how your fans and the people of worldwide communicate
interact.
with you.
Yeah.
So besides the computer, because not everyone has the capability of having a computer, but most can have a smartphone. Not everyone can purchase a Samsung, but you could purchase one of the LGs. One of the Motorola, one of the Sony Experience. Now, whether you're at home or you're down by the riverside, then you can, once you've got internet access, then you can actually WhatsApp call, video call, Matt. Yeah,
whatever she choose.
Whatever she choose. So Karen, one of these days you need to get yourself a better phone, because that phone you had just don't work.
Brad, stop it. And yes, maybe just want to remind our listeners that we can also purchase these phones on our different purchase plans, like our 21-day plan, where no one on the island has it, only at the Muslim store. But what you have to do, you have to go down to the store, take a look at what we have to offer. You make a deposit of half the amount. You go with it and you come back to pay in 21 days. We also have our layaway plans as well, where you make a deposit of 1/3 of the amount. We put it aside for you and you keep on paying, and when you're through paying, you get the item. And we also have our high purchase plans as well, where we don't have no hidden charges or no late fees, but always make sure that your accounts are always up to date. So just in case you would like to purchase something else, so you just have to bring in your last pay slip your ID, or if your workplace does deductions, we give you a deduction form. You get it stamped and returned to us, and you get it the same day.
It's that simple.
That's simple, Matt.
Everything
It's
is
very,
going
very
okay
simple.
at the Muslim store?
Yes, man, of course.
You're functioning fully now?
Yes, we are functioning full. We are back to normal right now.
No specials anymore?
Of
We still have specials on our oyster irons.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
So if you're looking for an oyster steam and dry iron, the best place to go up to right now is at the Muslim store. But you won't get it in a box because the box is
there's still a few items you can get on special.
Oh, but of course, Matt.
Yeah, but as I was telling you earlier on, Matt, about internet being your best friend, one of your best friends.
Yes.
And right now we have, if you just go to our site, our buymuslims.com, then we have 4 specials, which one is that you have a 30-inch Frigidaire stove,
right?
Which is, I mean, the material that they use to build that stove is very strong. And ladies, and the few men that can cook, I know fellas gonna say what he talking about, the few men that can cook. Yes, the few men that can cook,
including you.
We don't respect me, man.
You see, he hasn't answered the question.
He's not a good cook.
You've tried
I've
his
tried
cooking?
it, yes, and he's not a good cook.
She's publicly embarrassing you on public radio, my brother.
No, that can embarrass
No,
me.
I suspect you'll come back. You'll have a comeback when you come back next week.
No.
Well, bring me some of your cooking next week, and then we will sample.
But you would like to.
Oh. Karen, both you and me will sample.
Okay.
And we'll come to
And
our
you will
conclusion.
decide, but
Yes.
I can tell you, he's not a good cook.
Jesus.
No, actually, I wonder when was that? When did I bring anything for you?
Did you take Karen to your home so she could sample your cooking?
No.
He just forgot. He brought something at the store.
What's that?
Okay.
But anyways, what I'm saying is that we've got this lovely. You could choose from the colors. We have black, we have white, and it's a great Frigidaire brand. But one of the things I'm going to mention every time I actually give you all one of the items that we have special on online is that you can only get these types of prices when you purchase online. If you come to the store and you see the same stove that you saw online, then you realize that it's a different price. So the only way you can get it at the best price you can get it for is when you purchase it online. Now, not just the Frigidaire stove, the 30-inch, we have toys for toy cars for the young children, and right now we are giving 25% off up until the 7th of April. So you know the type of cars that you can put your young 2-year-old in, and you use the remote control and you drive them around, make them feel big.
Yes.
Well, we've got one of these Mercedes-Benz down at the store. It's a nice white colored with blue interior, just for your child. I mean, Karen can have another child, and then she'll put her child in that.
Okay.
Yeah, with the Karen. Anyways,
wow.
Then so you can just come down and but go online using one of the phones that you purchase at the Muslim store to get your 25% off. But not just the cars, we also have a Frigidaire washer which ends on the 13th of April, which has a lovely discount, and you get the best prices for these items online. So if you come to the store, as I said, you shall not be receiving the same price as you would see online.
Give us a website before you go.
Buymuslim.com.
But not Muslim with S-L.
I cannot even spell. What can it spell?
It has a Z.
Okay, it's spelled. How is it spelled? I cannot spell too. Men cannot spell. How is it spelled, Karen? M-O-Z-L. Get to me.
EMS.
Okay. .com.
You
So
feel
it's
troublesome
buymuslim.com. Okay. I'm always feeling troublesome every day.
Yes.
So we just want to remind all our listeners that if you're looking for special deals, you just have to go onto our website and you will get that special deal which Brad mentioned. And just want to also remind all our listeners that if you're looking for smartphones, it's available at the Muslim store, and you can purchase it on our 21-day plans, layaways, and hire purchase.
So for as low as 195 and up, you can get yourself a touchscreen phone which is smart.
Yeah, that's so true. Smartphones. So if you're looking for all of these, it's available at the Muslim store. And if you'd like to call us for more information, you could call us at 448-2811. That's 448-2811.
She likes me to say it with her, but I just looked at her.
Not this time.
Not this time. You go and tell people about I can't cook.
But you can't cook for sure.
But that was a hard blow.
No, that wasn't a hard blow.
We'll take a break. We'll come back.
Good morning and welcome to Q95's morning news update for today, Wednesday, March 15th, 2017.